Onyankopon obade no. O kire na asede.
Onye nipa.
Onye nipa.
Onye nipa bi oti baby. Aha. Ebony Baka say quantum, intelligence. Ntino bia enim sa that infinite. Because if I know, then it means that will be the end of all creation.
Kongo, are you saying you don't know?
Nobody knows it.
Amamponga de shipon, yamamunyina bareba abrabo Fapempong jumedi so. Jumedi de emse nyame na meka obi ani tua de da se no kware trodo ni odokan kuto ene yembo taiponga de nam. Na odoma akoma nso ehira ye. Ama yensa aka Kongo Wattu a adeche ni adesan bia no yeba ne nan ase a oja oni bibia ho ede ne nhira egu yanso ewo dwumade so nti ne yaba ne nan ase wada woroma abra onkwa so bio eda wase o ma ade she yere dan ye ho britie bi me yeba ne aka chi ne do
Kongo Wattu nie me pese obia no de bia ehwe Fapempong TV na adesua wo ho no enye easy monhwe na montie nyansasem a yenua Fapempong achiampong ede bramo medamase
ewe o ma ade she ma munyina kwaba ereba abrabo Fapempong dwumade so bio makura Kongo wada woroma ne so odoma nkoma abue ye
Sa.
na odoma nkoma no kura minim se yefa asidama Pineal Gland na mitochondria so yefa ma onyankopon obade no o kire na asede.
Onye nipa.
Onye nipa.
Onye nipa bi oti baby. Aha. Ebony Baka say quantum, intelligence. Yeah. Inside intelligence no otaiwianechi. Yeah. Intino ono the two men ma ewiano and ewiano started about no what I say. Intino bia enim sa that infinite. Because if I know, then it means that will be the end of all creation.
Kongo, are you saying you don't know?
Nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. It's called the dark energy matter. So I may say, if I don't know, say that whatever we call it's not a personality. And nobody knows the beginning of that intelligence.
Okay.
You understand? Until for now, no, you are we are saying the most important thing for you is to know, say, intelligence, no, and also a
Okay.
Until say intelligence, no, you can also manifest or assess that intelligence. You see, sanity. And on are spread in all creation. So that intelligence is you. It's the tree, it's the plant, it's the land, it's the sun, it's everything. And that's why I'm saying nobody knows. Say, otiha. Until God say, "Man, will be in country." Say, "Lo, the kingdom is here, is here, is here." But it's
within
you. So the most important thing is that you should know yourself, that you are part of that infinite wisdom or intelligence. You are a particle of that. When you go and fetch the water from the ocean, that quality na what bottle no etoa no mu no epo no ene nia egu ho no bebre no epo kese no the same quality. The difference is that nia wo de be fie no esua echen near eda eponano no.
I would see the same thing.
The same quality. Composition woman the same. Or checking mineral salt ni bibia amount of minerals and chinen do then the same thing. And then near walk upon eda apono I don't know the same thing.
Yeah, that's
But back so chain back.
Microcosm of the macrocosm.
That's it. You know, you are a micro. You are a micro. You see, microcosm of the macro, of the bigger. And nobody knows the beginning of that bigger. But we all know, say, you and that bigger one have the same quality.
Okay.
But the difference is that one is bigger than the other.
Okay.
So that is the definition of that Odumankuma.
Are we here to worship that which we are talking about?
No, we are not here to worship. We are here to please ourselves. Because we are the same. And again, that same infinite wisdom created him herself. Him herself. Because of your bow, your bema, into creating that image, a body, just to please on a game. To please on one. You're feeling bored. That God, that thing is feeling bored, and it has to, create itself or whatever self, many, in the form of intatia, in the form of a kura, a ponchi, then India, in Noman Pata, and all those things. Nipa the seni, what I say, it's a game.
So
just to please itself.
Does it mean, in essence, we are not separate from each other?
We are all connected. We are not separate. Yeah, na the separation at distance to yentem, but we are all connected. It's supposed to happen in Asia. Everything is connected. So many times we have seen ourselves, but we don't know. Because the same genes now, genes na around and akwakopi asante bekwai. And as our genes now around akwakopi trifle praso. The same genes moving all over. In the same thing, we are all connected. The same water that you are drinking, the same water sooner we call John Sawyer, and one the Namasasini Munu, and one akobo from and akobo punumu, and then one a we are not costro drop it as rainfall, and one and a good number so, and one ukudi, and one a good form in Chino, and an Chino conum, and an Chino dianufuso, and also our we are the same, we are all connected, we are all drinking each other and eating each other and loving each other. That's all. We are all the same.
Wow.
That's why I say the greatest law is love thyself and love thy enemy, what that kind of thing. There's nobody as even your enemy. Then I create enemies.
Wow. On that note, say you can see a bit before abrofo, one, then you can one. No, are they really identities or just mere artificial labels?
There's nothing like races. It's just humanity, humanity. And baby about now, and now after 10,000 years, your environment, there's something called mutation. One can say genes, or genes, to suit the environment. You see, into Osha Krapem for one features, one send and one winning at because of one environment, a war Krapem, a war no any in Bipono na send assassinate a one bacteria, Sassibiana and any bacteria. Into a no as a son, oh, send a wono, when him dear, a bay Okasa, Nina. Okotna a sremoa, Bolega, sa environment, sa after 10,000 years, as a son. Mubibia, Sadete, Abrofo, the same thing, there's called mutation. Because when you now will free according to archaeological evidence, when we're free East, what we call East Africa, the safari, the Kenyans and stuff like that, Uganda, moving, to the Western Hemisphere. After some time, now mutation taking place. Mutation to suit the environment. Color no skin no to suit the environment. Oh, na me aha. Because even when or was an environment no beti me asesa wo hwen. Se na be ya inframa en rush wo. Unsa brofo wo hwen yatia. So wo hwen te say yende na ntokro too wider. They might die from excess inhalation of oxygen. Okay. So say na etumi ACV awo no. Sanity. Aha. Nti kuro bia so ohwe nkranfo coastalfo one voice very thick.
Okay.
Nti nkrani kasa kwa sanity apo no ena inam no nsumunam no esesa voice no. Okay. Yo bebia ne sana won donation it according to the environment.
Me to see there's nothing like race, there is only humanity.
There's only humanity. Wow. The same. Obroni be won ba wa hanum say na owo no wo nkran kromu hanuma obetin kran. Obetin kran kra so obi a nkyere abrofa sa obroni ba no obi a nkyere no brofo kan ana so e Dutch ni obi a nkyere ne Dutch kan enya ade obeka Dutch obeka nkran obeka twi bebi say kasa wo environment no so no e na obeka say ye go school me call Aquinas ye wo sebi Lebanese for a wo kan wuza cause wo ha what can Uza Fokra
Lebanese Ghana for so abrochira want Ghana kase.
Definitely, you see, Ghana ni yakọ wo London. Ne maame na ne papa ebi one na nkan twi kura ana nkran kasa sisi ano bofo no ana worry won.
But what of the complexion?
The complexion
in terms of skin color.
Yeah, complexion say after one parents na ko no mo. It will take so many, like I said, over 10,000 years before the mutation will take place.
Okay.
Ash. So Ghana, hardly say, 5,000 years generation of Ghanaians going back. UK. Yen to me nya.
Okay.
500 years if we ain't to me nya. Because Nancy na start to say echo.
Okay.
You see that?
So if there is no race, then where do we categorize African spirituality? From the perspective of maybe Aodiafa, godhood, Abadia basic racing. Practically speaking, what's your definition of African spirituality?
I don't subscribe to that. I don't practice any form of spirituality. You're a creative word, no. Now, saying you be creative word, no, called African spirituality. There is no such thing as African spirituality. New age for a creative, especially coming from most of the African Americans, and they want to associate everything with Africa. Okay. You understand? The way our some of our forefathers, the 17th century, started say, the way they perceive, sana wohu, and sana wa ya defa, what bompire fa na sa niema no, and I won't beto ni din say we African spirituality. Okay. Like voodoo and all those things, you understand? But all different countries are in the same Africa. Yeah, we say as long as I want one yama. Okay. You see, Rwanda, maybe call no, you will never even see the way warrior differ, and the way I answer yeah differ in terms of the traditional and obo say there's big difference.
Okay.
There's big difference between here in West Africa, the way I hear near Mafa. Wow, and I won't gunsa wo hono what they nentwi no fu na what they won't be bia.
Okay.
Nentwi no fu na what they won't be bia. What I say, aha, woni unsa na wo gunsa. What the nentwi no fu and a nentwi ne just na bebe ne body part and I won't what they won't what they manifest one near so called the external form of worship.
Yeah.
But the whole thing started when we lost the internal process.
Okay.
You see, it started when we lost the internal process, how to assess everything within ourselves, And then man, start to say, create so-called gods, assess spirits outside of ourselves. Into yenko hani yenkoma spirit be diane waha yenko because of we are looking for something. Because we are because we have lost how to understand inside the inside, workings,
Where the power really lies.
Yeah, I was saying, baby, when we can ask within our own selves. So we have to go somewhere. Into say utu na ufi Accra, na uko Togo, na uko Benin, na uko Bisa, because you don't know yourself. That's why you are now roaming about. How can somebody somewhere solve your problem? Ufre a friend saying Yankpala na nam Togo. Onimu webusia. So you have to find out. Then how? Most of the time, 99.99% in 7 years they call nyina na yare. 99.9% in some years they call shrines nyina yare.
Hey, Kongo, spiritual marriage, yare.
Yare, infections. Infections.
Spiritual marriage.
Obia also was we no dey gonna go share gonorrhea hyenema. Infections in kwa oba white. They be abesun die no be ni da. Infections.
Kongo, you find say be really ebia uwu aba. Won akwa bisa we so we see amesi no kum no bi wa we se duabo ne kum ne bi wa we so ko wi ade ene ne akeka. Are you saying all these are a form of scam?
99% nyina is scam.
Nti duabo wo wa na duabo nyo.
We have the power to curse people. It is there. We have that power to curse people because ye nyina no sana mekan no tumi na ye de bo wiase no ni nyina wo ye mu.
Okay.
But I say ye nyina ya be yi we are created perfect and powerful. You can say something to somebody and it will be.
Okay.
You understand? Especially if you have done something wrong against the person, because that is the law.
Okay.
It can happen.
Okay.
You understand? And also, ube to me, so that is when you also know yourself that nothing can harm you.
Okay.
And also nothing will harm you. Like nanka yehu painful baby, nanka wo nyina wo. You understand? Nanka adentina o man penny bet na sisa na o man penny be a dig man so we man a whole lot, was still all that's what you see 80 something. If you mukra past leaders maybe gusotias na wo guso yen koko.
I don't know, is it just by saying repeatedly within themselves, say, "Shin tomorrow," and now they go extra mile in practicing certain things that prevent people from cursing them?
Yeah, some of them, they know themselves. Some of them too are in some, some fraternity. You can call it lodge.
Okay.
That teaches that, they are also superior. You understand? When you use that advantage against the people, so there's nothing that can harm them.
Okay.
Nanka by this time crap bro, no crap no nanka by this time no one crap we brew. When you near man for I in some man for egu abro no so. Then you fire
Kongo.
A call kwasun.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Then you Congo for mo chucha one sa.
Yes.
Yeah. Rwanda, genocide, Belgium, when I'm also, yeah. Sanity. But still, no. Rwanda focus to quite a greener pastures.
Yeah.
You understand? Inteno, Shaniama, Wobeye, genocides, I walk also be yeah. Still, Wogusu Koso. Wogusu, Ekoso, Wogusu flourish. In a year, Yati Hanum, Yegusu, Ewu, Yegusu, blaming each other. You understand? Yeah. Maybe the universe does not care. The universe, does not care. It's all about survival of the fittest, who has the most powerful mind. Because a game, what I say, a game.
The universe itself is a game.
Yeah, it's a game. It's a Game of Thrones.
Doesn't mean say our perception say abofo abeboy and nanoma bro abesisa ye ne pahoro awoda so wia broad daylight, exploiting all our natural resources and all that, what the building won esan so yan konkwaso mu na una fa wo ho e dia na
what for already? Because again, the universe does not care. Who's a
the law of
survivor.
Law of karma.
Karma really, the way we explain karma is not like how it is, in an actual sense. Yeah, what happens is here, somebody can come here right now, with a machete. Do you have to stand? When we say will be the daddy abbas is here coming to chop off this beautiful girl, will you be sitting down?
No.
Maybe but baby afa na adwene ni mu. Oba ya no girl ya no pese otwitwa no. Are we going to sit down and say, oh, this girl has not done anything to that so-called madman? Into the law of karma be ye juma na say all to that na emborn. Obekunu.
Yes, sir.
What we have to do is to wake up and fight that person. That is how it is. So lions are there, another animal comes to trouble. Or say, oh sorry, now what it is abuano. Ijamwa, that's the same thing. Akoko krapo wonu krapo no only a weapons to krapo no or wamba ompene. That is how it is. Akoko no can say with the law of karma. Where they are me rabibia so baba bechimi or the man kwa kwan. Can't you see akoko no ko dwane?
Yes.
If you akoko on go speed and you have to chase a game, you have to chase or train the same thing. Within so. That's how life is. And there are people, if you think that ina me here ni bibia ena na benya ketua masa unim enya ni na be
Body agrofed dia for when.
Yeah.
Wow.
What you say? But the thing is that the moment you believe, the moment you believe, now ujidi, now you are living in so much fear. Sir, that we are powerful. Into oh you be coming. That's the day you have been won already. Without confidence, you have lost already.
Yeah.
It's a race. Into only will be more track. So now share nipano. Wow. You same boat. What an awesome you same boat. We marshal. By the time I have able to now Ankasano, you have lost the race already. If you don't have confidence,
you are twice defeated in the race of life.
You see? So you must have confidence in yourself. Sometimes people will say, oh, the good die young. It's a lie. They didn't do the right thing. So-called good people. You have to be prepared in life. So me, I'm prepared. You have to be prepared. Yeah. If you try me, I'll finish you.
Kongo,
it has a meaning. The way I'm describing it, was how Mukuma would know. And yes, I net it.
Say bay too Korea binam.
No, there's no such thing. And I'm a minimum and trinam. That's all. Nankasania before. Cause maybe number. But the thing is that there are people in those days, you know, in the past, they were very connected. One Nancy from, they were very natural people. You know, I will use myself as an example.
Okay.
People call me, me to me can one some or phone, so or can I yare back up and I'm can you know. That is what we call before. You know, wow. Somebody who can see far, you know, your intuition is so high.
Yes.
Nti no sana na tete net obi a ne intuition otumi hu ade kwa echiri. Wow. O ma won kasa bebre. Onya ba kon so pe obeka ni nyina kire wo no. Saa nipa no wa bene pa. Akwa wa bene o, you know. Aha. Me ni ocha me kwa me kan wo eyi ewo interview no mu me no eye we no interview no. Ono nka so se ma bene akwa abene. That is the meaning of before. Me before. What you say? But me in Franco Kumobi.
Okay.
Wow, ma bene wo mi apomudin mo. Ma kwadre wo mu, ma bene wo mu. Nti obi wo hono so ani beyi no eye football. Ronaldo mo, Messi mo wo ya beyifo. What you say? You know, we wizards. Sometimes we call them, you know, they are football wizards.
Yes.
Obia ade no ne passion. Ade bia no wa so mu se ade we da wa koma so no wo ye ni yie pa na wo so sa ade mu na wo ye ni yie na be perfect wo mu a wo ye obeyfo. Why you obeyfo abene wo sa ade ni mu sa na te. So always, you see, when you take one thing and you master that thing, your vibration goes higher.
Okay.
That's how people don't understand. How do you raise your vibration? Aside from making grounding, sun bathing, and all those things, and eating high protein, nutrient dense foods, one of the ways you can raise your vibration is to love what you do. Your passion. Love what you do. Love it with all your heart. What I say, love that thing. It will pay off. And that is what I was doing.
Okay.
You see, 26 good years. Me serving madam for because I love it. I was cooking for them. Some of them, they were laughing. Hey, Kongo. I saw go heaven, Tina off to change chance in my. They were laughing at me and all those things. But I love it, you know, to see that people are living healthy. You know, who you are in drugs and all those things. I will pick you. No, papa. That's what I was doing, you know. And I pick people and I change their lives. I remember I picked 5 boys and I took them to a monochrome. I changed their lives.
Can you mention their names?
Oh, back when you're Nana Bafo.
Nana Bafo, madam.
Yeah, would they be sano?
Jewichem.
Missy Bisano, Sawana Nessan Abrabomano. Yeah, this is the first time I'm saying this and I'm mentioning his name. And he knows it. You see, when you become ungrateful, it affects you. And yet, you always have to show gratitude to whoever. Anywhere you are, say it. Say, as soon as you know, answer na me kwa hu bi. E wo bi so nchen. Nana ba for if e ba ko kwate life or wadabraka party or your artist. Osetutu, the son of Osetutu Pharmacy. Yeah. And I've forgotten one. Leslie. These are the boys. And then the record is there in a monochrome. And I was leading all of them. Different types of fasting. How to diagnose using pendulum, urine therapy. Then a man different kinds, yet to meet different types of flowers, and we see butterflies coming to surround us. Grounding. This is way back, like 2001. Our mountains. What I say? I did so many things for them, protected them. And then, wow. And that is the problem with Africans. But in there, they are watching me. What I mean, but they cannot come out. If you crap in their groups to crap, no, they are fighting me. I happen I will be fighting a master. Many pouch there me a brodo, send a brodo, coconut bread. Me bonidin. Many know see any contact.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ne Juma or France. And also rade. So me bonidin your friend ya severe. Could you somewhere? Me bonidin. I bonidin on Miami live videos several times. So no matter how one nipan ebia bibi buy na muntete crapwa, always mention that person's name. Say Kongo Wattu na chere me say Congo no chere me say na oils. Congo no chere me say na urine therapy. Congo no chere me say na types of fasting, coconut fasting. Congo no chere me say answer na me so no me start me so me journey to go and explore somewhere.
We are starting from class 1.
Sanity.
In a way, yes.
Until also member my bonidin and the rest. Yeah, they know. And are so many of them. Wow. Me obey me a messy sound. Yeah, na me do akwa come wawofo. Okay. What I say?
You're done here home. You're bad near catching it also. Oma de she yama wunyina kwa bareba abrabo Fapempong dwumede so. I'm say here say me attempt say me summarize she. Rapeni.
Yes.
Nti ne kura bi campaign ni bi wa ya we say John Nabo. What campaign ya no kura ne say. Ne kura ne say African spirituality.
Yeah.
O hwemu a emu ne ewe na ye ntumu, emu ne ewe na ye nhuru so.
So na me kan no ma kan de bia me say ni aye practice no a fear based spirituality.
Okay.
There's no even such thing as African spirituality, European spirituality. Spirituality is about mentalism.
Oh, okay.
You understand? There's no like that. This Asia, this and that. Ni aye ni all over the world. We see ni illusion.
Wow.
Universe now but different kind of way a lion way no a way lion way ni in front of lion in front of lion kojo lion say no the same thing. Okay. We all need food, we need water, we need light, we need magnetism. This is the original,
same thing.
The same thing, whether you are European, you are this, you are that, the same thing. Esoteric teachings all over. This is what the masters were practicing from ancient of time. And sana, war and things started happening, and then people start living in fear. Tribal war, Asante versus way versus way, and then people start to make, charms. Fire charms, bansere, way, a man, obia, a kriti, ni nyankuma, ni suma, to protect themselves against certain tribe. Akwemu versus Nkranfo, way versus Intina way akwa Pedro. Ask yourself if it is a divine thing. Adentina edru no one back together. Why is the medicine don't tell the people to come together? If Bono people and Asante people are fighting, why is it that the two priesthoods, of the various kingdoms,
unify them?
Can't you see that they don't come together and speak sense, but they will be fighting each other? Yeah, wo to me pa. Hey, bosom no. Hey, na no ye den. Hey, ye be kire mo say. Yeah, bonofo. Hey, asantefo. Ye be kire mo say. Yeah, Frida Gomba. Ye be kire. It has not helped us.
Ba Kongo mesro.
Yeah.
Charm no me ade a woken. Ampa so nkrofo etumi fa processes bi ma you who on social media crowd what did that try and try to we say Antonio and how real are these ones too?
In Haban no to me woman to me na e can obroni air friend some of them are called alkaloids in Niama.
Yeah.
What I say wo to me Haban na Aban cry friend chiri tuo. What I say, ukra keke crapo ye bow to a and count a properties be a womb. What I say? You will have buying big cry. What it here? Eh, but what the second can now they hear for a year, bitter leaf.
Yes,
You are what I say?
There's nothing bitter about it. In a way.
But so tete now they hear for a year and they are being but what the second can pay. Second can pay now. I would try. Then you know better down.
Yeah.
Into no sana identity. In having different obiane what we call the properties a woman into your haban bi wo no ma any properties na a woman no say uposana would dware a chemical component na a woman no obetima akogina ejam for some time ejana nhyehyɛ so long as aban would dware na ewura wo unipedua ni mu no okogina we a ejemwa unhyehyɛ it has nothing to do with any deity bia what I say me hia saa ne ma ni nyina
Kongo cancer
tie me bibia anu a me mfa mu ye bibia anu a me mfa mu ye me hia saa ne ma ni nyina and then I am prepared me no say anka obebisa me saa nsem no anka me demonstrate e bi ma o enya bosom bia attached to
Kongo fia de fia henti e beba
yeah what I say Embrani mu friend say Embrani tuata o say Obrani tuata mechre o say na Obrani tuata 7 ahaban 7 any efom wisa you know efom wisa
yes
yo na me dey to say no man can west no na wakoto na wodo tekrama afa eno ano me kan west no a etuo enkan we enkan sika enkan edua enkan no ma kan nya no we repeat eno ani me de beto dade so dade a wode do na me de ato so na wo de wotakrama afa e wo dade no so na wawe if asika na me de twa wa enko what ya say enko adri e fe na adri
and only for how long
it expires until they be and sometimes they have to go and renew because it expires say be free within mu udidi no niama unum nso say be uja wonan etumi na e be wohoro what I say until ye wo bi mu wo no ma uhu omo a especially ko Togo ni Benin obi o no we die duru saa ma ne yefuru nyina e se kora on be so Benin o ma na eduru o ka so be ma na eduru detox a obi sa say eduru na o de ma no e be ma na ane ana o say e be ma na ane o so ompe
wow
you understand
yes.
Because on person be wash bibia away because such people are living in fear. You see, by ya uncle say make I say I many brand to be free the government and I mean no 2005 or me kotina in chain or yeah me azan what I say o shia me woligon and or yeah me azan also on a genie ekasa say no the ade bi ahye ne hwiri
yeah mwetia
or the ade ahye ne hwiri mu or the ne sabo wall na adene kasa
bikura de kete mat
and or the nyame
wow
yeah you see we have come a long way or the nyame because that's the first time we dey tie time so no I was on my nutrition journey and make all legon me the oils we kwa akoma obi for massage no the nyame ohun me on no friend so ohun say me wa chede like ohun say no this guy is very good he want to become part of me no the nyame o say moti and then the genies na genies ne say what them be call in subiano no about me to me in a whole lot no nyame na me follow no na e ko fie opoku ase me say obehwe video yi on so obenu one day minimum malam bebre minimum malam bia wa frɛ me kra po a one day oda am ase because oni me I say hey wo pa ni why popular then hey wo say let me tell you something truth is an experience baby anyone me mean fair mu ye what I say but abodi na nkasa universe no tamechi when me said that this is what I'm coming to do into me kwa me yira pe na ya atweme na e de ma back me yira pe na ya atweme na de na me hu that's me so I've tested everything
Wow.
Anyway, and you know, many boy no kotnai. Many mala me kotnai.
Yes.
And I mean who say, oh, you should the same strategy. At the Rinkofo. We ba also say so that I didn't share the him into home and I yes noise no. Ube JD. Ama o create chance or the Milo chance. A year and it is a chamber hall in a way. No the a graphic be in a papers be share by one side. No the one Ghana is other than one Ghana so it's 4 times na abaso. No the no kata any. No the other side no wa where the aha ne ha. No the ha no match say wo empty. Wo empty. No the action atade ma so be sika ma. Na or the other side na sika na tare no. No we be yo no the no aba out. Or the action socks I share mu. Na we creating end to end or the no natural. Into oh say wow into oh we crap where one Ghana no watch will be. Watch will be into no you will be greedy if you are greedy. So we to me a 5 cities to crap 10 cities crap at that time, you know, 2005 5 no. To watch out 10 cities definitely you are going to look for bigger money.
Yes.
So with the bigger money, with the sika kese ba, obey sika kese amount. That is the beginning of your sorrow. That's the beginning. Until no me wo na me nsua na nkrofo esikafo impayfo. Obema we adwuma bi obetwa ma wa share blog. Hey, no you impayfo won.
Wow.
Usika na embada. Won a whole lot of nonsense. But one day, onya na reward.
Okay.
Me ne call Papa bi nchen. Imbonidi, very popular musician.
Okay.
Me ne call nchen. It was circle or restaurant or yeah. Me ne call nchen. Me no, it's about health. Me ne call nchen just to go and treat the man. That man no mad stroke. Nti kwa ko treat no. Ye do ho no mo no, aboy ya assistant the whole conversation no. Wa fa sikan, o se ono no sikan ntwa no. Then ntwa no. Say or the ban say na ade no. Or they share ne hanom. Ono so slim, only body. Or they say, oh, also China. They say, no, oh, renam to no. Why fine? Ain't no. Or they share, I don't know. And Taden Honam. And all the second man say, mean channel.
Eka.
And I mean, who say, I did. Men pay and you don't know buy. Papa no crap was say, I don't like that. I say, no, you cut man. Also want to bro for Papa, cut man. Me say, Charlie, that's not what we came here for. We came here for healing, physical healing. What I said, but this boy say, me channel. Or person demonstrating be chere Papa no, send be ya obetu me a charge no more and all those things. Me channel na moja na buy.
No one hit him.
One team.
When you aje me wo.
Me channel, chanting team. Na moja ne ba man I saw it, I felt it. Say be channel nti no man use my hand nyina. Sika no so a kitchen knife. I know a sharp. Say na de na raw. One. And no some pin say oh because of I run to no pin call more say na be a chire no. Nti no me I should cut me channel sign channel biom. Jai moja ta na forget it here. One. So it will fail you.
Papa na answer.
No. Emma bibia ye basa. The man feels very bad. Because ye ko se kwa kosa no yanre. Wa ko hwe moja egu oni fie. No, those things charms no, it will fail you. Okay. We know people that says that nobody police cannot arrest them. And say robbers police into me arresting or she said charms. The next thing I know about Instagram.
Yeah.
Say police are Kosuano.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
It will fail you. So I always teach about living in love. If you live in love and you connect to nature and you connect to the sun and you don't live in fear, no harm. I'm rubber no crap no on chain. This is what I learned, from the good masters. I'm rubber crown because you are not projecting fear. You are not projecting hatred. So why should those things come? Why should those things come and attack? No. ye be yi wo mu dad ni be sin na yi wo mu cry you will not even go there because me no me sha me what voter region in Tafiato me the monkey sanctuary me nante 3 miles from Logba Ekotafi sata na kanye ni ho moto ni ho enam esumu 10 p.m. if you Accra na me nam esumu e na much cemeteries answer na makodukro num the town is known as dangerous town but my dream we fine until I was just going and nothing happened Satana mobile phone crap on any one. Wow. No smartphone in the year 2000. So it's all about love. So who are youth now who take those things out of your mind and live in love. One more omo fi mechi omo say omo bechi akwa pay to me wo India. Yeah. Omo ko pay to me wo India. Omo ko pay to me wo Burkina. Omo ko pay to me wo Mali ni niama no. And then omo nyina omo wa hifa. Omonim egu ase. The youth are waking up because me wo we bi on audio bi on mo ewi a mebo amawo me bra ba ko wo USA e fa na kwesi oboni audio a how we praise me niama o kan kire me because o say baby an ni wonu mo onkoye obo kro bi so e wo Niger enye small thing o say fa na onkoye we chia yes, the most powerful place. Obekono she omu she. Yes, na politicians call obekono she omu she. Intino everything I'm saying when who say I am the only person that is saying the truth, absolute truth.
Okay.
She ni sa it makes you to live in fear. I don't know also cause sa bosomo to say 100. Moba hanamu no when who say moja bigu baby. Ubiemi do na corner mattress na da ho.
Yes sir.
Eno krapo no manda so ekonya mu na medai na ade chen. Oba akra mo ehun pillow say the pillow da. Yes sir. Live simple life. What I say? And so no people obehu efie fefefe. Na edan bia no suma egugumu chaka. Na wo ankasa no are you thinking right? No. Say wa womba who are you going to leave these things for? You expecting your children to come and serve them? It will be any passion. A one passion in life. It be any passion in life, is to become a journalist. And you are expecting that child to go and do the things that you are doing. Say we na cover problems because nipa obehwe so no oni ho.
Kongo, what is your honest view on atheism? Say ni party hwa onye ni say tumi bia obebia ebo no ho ban onyame bia ni babia nyame wo ho no nama onfa theism ade bia e fa nyame semen yakeka ho nyina wabo ni nyina agu no investigate the truth for himself on daily basis.
There are different. I think there's a lot of misconception concerning this atheism and atheists and stuff like that. Maybe somebody would think that Congo does not believe in nothing.
Okay.
You see, what I'm saying is
more.
that I know about the light beings.
Okay.
They are light. Okay. Light. If we are very conscious. You need a hope. Onim nia wohia onim se wohia bible okwa ase na wotena ase a saa tumi no ebebo ho ban asase ne nim nia wohia tumi no a wo friend tumi no ene melanin e wa asase ne so carbon hydrogen phosphorus nitrogen ni nyina wa asase ne so so I believe and I know about the tumi they are there. Yeah. But what I don't subscribe is to go and take the same earth and do this and do that and give it nose, give it mouth, and put cigarette there. Now we try to be a good so now to anything. What anything? No, that is not good. Okay. Men don't do such thing. Walk on the earth. So to me no be realm. It's simple. Sit under the sun. There is no to me, a chain to me, bosom bia suma bia ni hono mo a o chen wia no omo kra po sometimes no fra mo make cho say wia no kra bodo do omo tumi mba in so kra po to to me fra motia say in so to on ba. There's no to me than nature's own natural things.
Yeah.
So I believe in that and I know, and that is what I use. So that is different from somebody who says that or no NGBB and miji BBD, but I didn't miji no, and no was
yeah.
And I can prove it scientifically. Sure. And I'm about the natural no science approve.
Photons,
it's called electrons.
Yes.
Is photons.
Yes.
What you say? And no create intelligence. Or we are comfort. And we are comfort, yeah, whatever. Now we're about here 2 million. Energize smartphone use. Because the smartphone, they are taking the network from the sun. Okay. We are no satellite na was no. Enye we are na nka satellite enye juma. It satellite na was na wotumi access na uko TikTok na eyama wono. It's connected to the sun. Without the sun, there is no network. There's no satellite. We are the greatest satellite.
Okay.
Into I am connected to the greatest satellite.
Okay.
What I say? Into all your conforno crap on, and I say, oh, so we are spiritualists on crap on. But the cameras we see when you also wear them, who call TikTok or so. And so also to me be about home buying. To me be anyone may change we are no.
Okay.
To me be anyone may chance as no. But because people are living in fear. So they think they have to go and get something. No, I'm born home buying.
Okay.
They'll be buying and kasane friend of buying war, no, the greatest rock of all, you know, and grandfather friend blame Tessa. If you force it at a time, the rock of ages, you know. Oh no, yeah, planet Earth, no.
Wow.
Yes. Into no bomb home buying. And that is all. Even in the scripture, it says that those who are humble, they will inherit the earth.
Yes.
And I'm humble to the earth.
So to be humble means to walk barefooted.
To walk barefooted. It doesn't mean to bow down to some master.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you should sell your birthright.
Okay.
But I say, hey, we the brand wants you. Who brand wants you? Not shekambu. There be. Ahombrasier means humility. It comes from the word humulus. It's a Latin word which means to be grounded. Yeah, that's the root word, the etymology of humility.
Okay.
From the word humulus. If you are not grounded, you are not humble. It's also we are humble. I'm looking at your feet.
Yes.
The day Africa will be perfect, the day we will rise and then we will be on top of the game, is the day the president, the ministers, everybody will be grounded.
Wow.
They are not going to fight in the parliament. They are going to unite. There's not going to be party A, party B. They will all come together and form a one-party state. And everybody will live simple. Nobody's going to have 10 cars, 5 cars. You don't need that. Nobody's going to have mansions all over. You don't need that. People will live simple life, selfless life. They will cut down their pay. When they see people, they will give them some of their money. If it is excess, give it out. That is the real humility. When you are doing this, assassin and kasano be pijao. That's why we say ground rising. Assassin and kasano be rise or be raise. Wow. That's it. Into African spirituality now. In a Obia boy yare ocha or yare epilepsy. Or yare nano epuhuru. After kwa for the usumai. You don't know the anatomy of the human body. You are not going to call your spirit to come and give you medication, the formula.
Kongo mamemfra eyimbremu. As part of the grounding, ye na nantiwi. Ye nuanom nkramofo. Also the warm a bofem. Is there something you will say about that too?
Yeah, I'm quite Machira omo formula no sisi ano omo nyina no omo praise me malams imams omo nyina sheikhs dodoa na praise me omo damas say Congo one case who you are the original one, you are the only person who is speaking what the prophet even says. Me na mechira omo osomo no the right way. Obi krapo e ma me hu say, you know, the companions of the prophet, you know, you see, Mako shaky the foundation of everything. Religions, now they are coming out and even they are giving me more filler that I didn't even know about. You understand? I'm saying, yeah, it was hadith no mo. A prophet no, and their companions no. Prophet Ali, no Shempabwa. Also know one of the best. They say, prophet no near the best friend. On Shempabwa. And when they talk about the meat and milk and this animal making so there is a book called the Prophetic Medicine Book. Actually, prophet nankasa ochre eduane a wo se wudi wo yare sa yare we a yenye se sa nyema nyina so no meat milk ni sa nyema nyina date meat just natural stuff. Into the Muslims no ndra ba ko sra me yeah openi bi pa ni nana e be sra me na nka chere say adent na wo say mo yare na nka Muslim ni onyare and into na America for mpem asem no because mo are connected more to the earth. We are connected. Mo man na nka say mo man epem fo mo ankasa nya carpet so. Oh sorry pie you say if you ha no mo pie na be gina ha no na ye sanla e wo grass nim. Pie na be sanla 5 a.m. no be sanla wo grass mo nyina mo ngina wo mo na ebusuafo na mo ye sanla no wo grass nim. Na mo nan ensi fom. Moko sujud dia moko fom subhanallah it means glory be to the light. Subhanallah, glory be to the light. What is the light? The electrons. The time that your forehead is on the ground, no, you are saying glory be. Asida ana them glory mo friends enonyam nkakania no enonyam nkakania no. Allah means light.
Sure.
Enonyam nka kania no na electrons na e wo fom no intenonyam no kania no e wo inside anything na wo mo mana mark no intino wo pese wo de electrons na e wo fom no to excite the light there no to excite the light inside your pineal gland because there is electrons there and there is electrons there on the surface of the earth, so you are exciting it to spin it. Na mbie weni sane be ya o wie na ukoda na kania no Allah no weji ade a kire wo revelations
ya fa ne say obi e de ne moma akọbọ fam barefooted walking barefooted na wasan pu abonten 5 a.m. e de ne moma akọbọ fam wanka hwe e bia ne moma na abọ fam for a number of minutes. No, sorry. And so does it have any impact?
Whether you say something or you don't say something, the light knows what you need. Wow. Whether you say something, o can be, and I say one can be crap or can you name only me here, and obey your mouth. Say Christopher or you be, only me no obey your mouth. Only me here. The animals does not need to say anything.
Yeah.
They will do for you. Into electrons o grounded o kasa one kasa usisi yare na beko o grounded o chante o cansem one cansem you will be okay. But sometimes what we call neophyte, one waba foforo no wo se yema won ejuma won na ema wo ye serious. Aha. Wow, to ama na ejuma se kase into utumi ye bibi ma obi o se udi ba bi dware aya kase wo kan wan kan be ye ejuma enye ejuma so enye ejuma. You understand? Aha, into to answer you wo de woman pem ho no wo kan bibi a e be ye ejuma wan kan so a e be ye ejuma. Everything will work perfectly.
Wow.
Aha, into and it has nothing to do with about a sect and as a Muslim. This was our culture in ancient Egypt. And some Arabs eba it's a normal thing. We go to the river Nile and then we welcome the sun. Now the nice at now form that posture because yoga, you go. You put there, you got a train back, stretches, then you stand. You know, it is all yoga system. This is all yoga or hatha yoga because you are trying to unite the mind and the body together. That's the meaning of yoga, to unite the mind and the body together. That's all.
Can we say this particular practice is what is referred to as the original African culture that predates all religions?
Of course. Let me tell you. That's why Muslims were very, very powerful. You know? And I'm not saying Muslims like in the Arabism.
I understand.
In this, you understand? Me can say, yen yanumu na amuwa sremuno.
Yes.
Ana Hausa. Remember, ye wo Hausa ni kasa. Unsubscribe to Arabism. Amuwa.
Sure.
You understand?
Yes. As a tribe.
Yes. Amuwa word. Amuwa word for the creator.
Yes.
Yes. They say they were Fulani ni onye Muslim.
Yes.
You understand? They are there.
Yeah, there's a difference between the religion and the cultural, geographical background of these individuals.
Bon. That is what they were practicing. Answer. Into we mo buy no money one be far down for no. And omo far omo practicing ni bi. And omo dey aye to say eye omo we na akwakoye osom. But a normal thing. You came as a human being before all these labels came.
Sure.
It is good for you to prostrate, to have what we call the pose of a lion. That's why the Sphinx and the Giza. No? You will see that the lion is posing like that. The Sphinx. You understand? It's called the Sphinx pose. It's a normal thing. I was saying, our palms should touch the ground to ground our arms. To ground our arms so that we have strong arms and ground our legs. Then we go, then we come. Children do that unknowingly. My 1-year-old daughter been doing that.
Especially when they are crawling.
Yes. No my yes, I no more page on my poor motor. And yet things instinct na ye na ebetiantian we gu omo so hey jai you know almost rest na ye jai twani why they've been doing that naturally a natural thing na nka ye nyina no ye nante on our four legs so that we ground but now we are not walking on our four legs ye gina ho so we have to remind ourselves sometimes to go down, you know, that we are lions. That's why we go to that pose.
Can this be the essence of, say, a call back to our roots, Is this also a way of going back to our roots? As a way
this
of
is
reminding,
the original way. My mentor will be, I say me praise Muslims, but let me tell you something. They are the most powerful religion. And we know. Powerful women, beautiful women. The food that they were eating in ancient times, the raw milk, you know, the nunu, you know, it makes their women so beautiful, well-shaped and all those things naturally. What I say, you know, carrying of the calabash, the butter. I'm talking about original, you know, indigenous, you know, Hausa woman.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Who is not in the city. When you see them, well, sexy, everything, even wearing the flare, you will see, say, they are beautiful. They were powerful people. America, just to make sure to penetrate those people, to make sure to pollute way of life, way of eating, you know, with family planning and all these kind of things. You understand? Ain't you know? So who to make practice in a year this way, and I'm not saying you should go and subscribe
to any
you
religion.
understand?
Yes.
But I'm saying add this to your life, ground into your life, go down, put your forehead, spin your pineal gland. That is where you get a proper intuition, you know. When you baby, you know, if you can add this to your life, I am telling you, you become powerful. This is the straight path.
Wow.
This is what they call the straight path. It means that you are not going through any medium. And you are not going through any idol. Yes. You are dealing with the source, straight. So when they say Islam is the straight path now, this is the meaning. Between wo and Kaniano, between you and Allah. I mean, control. Me say I have done shrine work. I have done everything, and I'm telling you, say the traditional people, even ahinfono, animal ahinfono ni sani amane ni konfo na ahinfono ni Muslims Muslim ni baba na whatever obahim fear. The reception they give him, you know, nobody you will know, say these people have power. There are some things that they will tell the ordinary person, but they are not able to tell the Muslim. We crap on sebi, they are not doing it well. To me be already so the chiefs themselves they dare not. You understand? Whether or you're powerful crap on a say those people they are powerful. Because let me tell you, even crap are conform. Grower. I don't want to and I say na ebano. More if enough. More subuta. More talisba.
Wana komba okasate say not na
sanity. What I say? Kweku moshi. Kwame moshi. Then moshi. These are the names. No mashe batakari. Obo na wakosi sana ho. So your ba kra po ba kosi sana washe batakari. No washe a check to say Muslim ni. No wadani obema. Obo say na we wa fa ni talisba. E wa fa ni kontimba. No, say they act like that. So most of them are coming from Etifi Honomo, from the northern side. And Ejumano baby or Honoma, omonomo ye. Sa ahomo na esheshe batakari no omonomo ye say Ejumano more. So that should even tell you, say the 2 million is coming from there. Say sebi or ye Votarian crapo. No was shrine. Or what then, or I wish me pray. Obekwa ko talisba. Wa ko talisba on the shrine. Bo batakari on the shrine. You see, that should tell you something. That is the original way before it started diluting. And let me tell you something. Like I said, me a cano crentim and for endorse. In Pentro. I will not say it. All the things I'm saying, I've seen it and I've practiced it and I've been with them because I've worked with the shrines. Say, Wekumoshi, Omwankasa, the Impepe once no. Yeah? Omunchishwe. Muntie, the Impepe once no. Omobe si akonfo no so no omunchi hwe saboso mo no chi moja bra omunchi bra
okay
omunchi bra omunchi hwe ase they are friendly. They are jovial. They be no mu years resem. Omo ejuma is very, very simple. This is what I've observed. And like I said, you will always see Buddha there. Naka Buddha koye den was shrine. Ubehu Buddha ho, ubehu talisba, ubehu empepe for chair wo ho, ubehu batakari wo ho. Intino no kure this is the straight path. They come and serve me. I don't chase them because they know I am doing the work. When you raise your bar so high, your frequency so high, you don't have to call upon them. Now they will rush you and come and serve you freely. Ubika say baba your bunny, boni pano. Atwachme.
Wow.
You don't chase them because now you are in the rank of the gods. This is called apotheosis. But that's it.
Oma de se abrabo Fapempong dwumadi no ne haya na edi besi Kongo Wattu bi edim no. Yamamu nyina mo ne hwe ema mo moneti ade hye.